Hey everybody, Nate Lee here, and I've been back to my string testing lately. And this one is something that people have asked for a bunch. And it's the Octacore. And I've been excited to try this because I had never heard of the Octacore, I don't think, before I started the string testing thing. And everybody said, check out the Octacore. So I actually just assumed Octacore was its own company. And then I get on the Mapes site because I had that Mapes string testing video that a lot of you have seen, and found the Octacore there. And they were kind enough to send me a set after I've reviewed their strings. But I want to make it clear this is not sponsored content. All of these videos are my thoughts on the strings I'm using. And there's just not... I'm a mandolin player. They're not sponsoring videos. So this is all my thoughts. And I kind of had to stop what I was doing because these strings, stop what I was doing and make this video because these strings are really shining. You know, there's this golden moment in every set of strings where they sound at their best. And sometimes that lasts a little while, sometimes it doesn't. But I put these on last night, and when I picked it up this morning, surprisingly, I am in tune. And I did not turn on the heat in this room last night. Now, it didn't get super cold, but it must have been, you know, what is it right now? It's 52 overnight. It must have been in the, you know, low 40s, something like that. And I still haven't messed with the heat in this room, and these are in tune. So that's pretty amazing. This is the Octacore in the what D'Addario calls the custom medium gauges. You know, you all know I'm trying to replace the EXP74CM that was canceled by D'Addario a couple years ago. So this is the Octacore in those same gauges. And I put them on last night, tuned them up, stretched them a couple times, tuned them some more, played for a little while, and they were sounding good. And it's hard to say what I think about the difference between these and the other Mapes strings because these are excellent and those were too. So I have not tuned this today. I have not touched it, and that's remarkable. So I'm going to play some stuff. I am using my Tone Slabs pick, which, heck on my face, I thought I had a tweener 3-round this whole time. This is not, it's a try. So I ordered another tweener 3-round and got my other forever pick here. For years, I've been using this D'Addario TPR50 that you all know about. And I will play on this a little bit because the string testing videos have all been with this pick up until, I guess, last time I started using more than one pick because I have switched picks entirely. I don't use this pick anymore except for comparison purposes. So I thought I had the tweener 3-round. I ordered another tweener 3-round and came to find out I've actually been using a bigger pick than that by a tiny bit. So now these are my two. The actual tweener 3-round I've been using for all the pretty stuff. It used to be I used this pick for all the pretty stuff. Here it is just for comparison, from comparing to the other string videos I did where I was using this pick. And And then back to the pick I'm using most of the time. The tri I'm using for more bluegrass type stuff. That's what I was using at the beginning of this video. So I'm just going to play a little bit. What should I play? So they sound great, real versatile, sound great all the way up the neck. Just sound really nice and clear. I was playing some tremolo with a student a little while ago and really noticing how clear the E string was, because E strings get tinny. By the way, if you want to be my student, I have a little more time than normal through January and February to take on some students. So go to playnately.com, playnately.com. I've got a link down there in the description. And come take a lesson from me. You know, this is the time of year where people have New Year's resolutions. And if you're like most people, they don't pan out. It happens to me too. And the main reason for that is not knowing what to do. Once you've got this resolution, it's like, okay, but what do I do now? How do I actually reach that? I'll help you do that. So come take a lesson. I've also got, if you've been curious about some different chord options and some of the strum patterns I was just using, and some of the different chord shapes I was using, I just completed a live workshop last month, Fantastic Chords and Where to Find Them. And that course is now available. All of the videos and all of the PDFs and some supplementary materials beyond that is now available, where you can sign up and you can keep that course forever. So that link is down below as well, and I hope you'll check it out. It's got a whole lot of my best work in it, countless hours put into making that course. So I think you'll enjoy it. Check it out. So back to the string testing. I don't really know what I want to play. I do know that I'm really enjoying playing these strings. I want to keep in mind that the last set I had on here was nickel bronze, and I think it was nickel bronze, or was it nickel, whatever the last video I posted, and they weren't my cup of tea. So these strings, which are my cup of tea, are following a set that wasn't my favorite thing. They were fine, but keep that in mind, that it's possible part of my excitement is just to be back to strings that make tone that I like. But I still like to, and I've been listening to this mandolin since 2016. I know what sound I like, and I can tell when things sound happy for me. And when I play these, I can tell that I would be happy doing a performance or a recording with these strings. And I like to, as much as I compare these things, I like to also just consider, if I were going to play these strings at a gig right now, would I be okay with that, or would I wish something else was on here? And I would be more than okay with this. So let's see, what can I play? See if I remember this one. my screen turned off. I thought the video stopped. So there's some dog's waltz. I guess I should probably chop on these strings a little bit. I didn't do that much. Now, I've been trying to decide what topic to do for this week's Play Nately video, which by the time you see this video, it will have been last week's Play Nately video. I think I'm going to do the bluegrass chop. So if you want to learn to do the bluegrass chop, go to the Play Nately YouTube channel. That's PLAYNATELY. Or go to the Play Nately Facebook page. And I'll be teaching you how to do this. Let's go to B. There you go. Video's already too long. But I'm enjoying the strings. Alright, one more. This is the Cafe Waltz. I'm going to use the fatty here. The what is this one? The tweener 3 round. All right. Here we go. Here's a Steve Smith song, the Cafe Waltz, and then I'll stop for real. I got to teach some lessons here in a minute and make a video before that. All right, here we go. Alright, I'm going to stop for real now. These are the Octacore in the custom medium gauge. That's 11.5. What is it? Point. I guess it's 0.115. 0.16, 0.26, and 40.40. So that's the strings I'm using. They're pretty great. I'm thrilled. It may be a while till I put on the next set because I'm liking them, but we'll see. We'll see how long they last. All right, everybody. See you later.